Hey, Melanie. What was going on today? Your energy was like totally off during our hot yoga session. I can't help but get curious if something happened to you. Out of everyone in our group, you're probably the most precious. I mean, you're a pretty thing. You have a really sweet soul, but I know how easily things get to you. I know it doesn't take much to really hurt you, so I'm getting curious about what's going on in your life. Hey, Kayla. Thanks for the message. I guess it was that obvious, huh? You could suspect that something was up. Of course I can, girlfriend. Do you know how long we've been doing this thing together? I can notice a change in the air when there is one. And let me tell you, honey, your aura is well off today. It's like a completely different person. It's that different, huh? More than you can even imagine. I mean, seriously. I know you're trying to sit there and give everyone a pretty face and a smile. Trying to hide it all and whatever. But there's a dark cloud hanging over you, sister. I can see the rain. I can see that you're going through some stuff. Wow, it's so obvious, is it? I mean, I've been sad, but I didn't think I was that sad. You really pick up on these things quite well, don't you? Well, when you've been teaching yoga for as long as I have, it's quite easy to notice. And you know what? Me being at the age I am as well, I know when someone is experiencing man troubles. You're getting me right down to a T. I know I am, girl. So come on down. Pull up a chair. Let Dr. Kayla diagnose your problems. Let me offer some insight into the devious mind of these males. Well, look, I'm pretty sure you can guess it already, but I had a really terrible breakup recently. I was really invested in this person. You gotta be kidding me. Not again! What happened this time? Nothing different from any of the other guys, I guess. A really cool guy comes up and approaches me. He plays this little game and really gets to my heart, gets me to trust him, gets me to really open up. We have a couple of dates and I'm growing more and more interested in him. At night, I can't stop thinking about him. He even appears in my dreams. It's like he's infected me with some sort of disease. This is a story that I'm all too familiar with. You know what I'm getting at, right? It's just another guy that makes me absolutely obsessed with him. Things progress in our relationship, and I think that maybe this is the one. Maybe I can actually be safe with him. Maybe he's gonna treat me properly. I really open myself up, and then, bam! He just hits me with betrayal. He slips up and he shows me that he's actually seeing other people. It's the same thing I've been experiencing for the past 10 years now. All I'm wondering is when it's going to end. I can't believe the nerves of these guys. I mean, really. Why would they do this to my girl, Melanie? Who do they think they are? Can't they see a prize when it's right there in front of him? Well, I'm not really sure if I am a prize. If I'm being honest, Kayla, at this point, I feel quite the opposite. I mean, if I was a prize, I wouldn't be treated this way, would I? Listen to me, darling. I don't give two craps about these guys. I don't care what they said and I don't care what they do. It doesn't matter because at the end of the day, they can't see what's beautiful about you. Well, clearly there are other beautiful women out there, right? I keep getting passed up. I mean, this guy really put me through the ringer. How did you find out, anyway? Well, here's the thing. Him and I used to have phone calls. It was one of my most favorite things. I mean, he's busy and I'm busy, so we just don't have the time to hang out with each other. I used to love talking on the phone with him. I used to love hearing his voice. He was always so sweet and gentle. I never imagined that he would actually be the type to cheat on me. Okay, I'm gonna have to snap my fingers right there, girlfriend. I need you to wake up. That dream is over. It's just a fantasy. You and him are not getting back together. You hear me? You are not. And not only that, but stop idealizing him like he's this really good person. He's done you wrong, you hear me? You need to wake up already. I know. I guess him and I have only cut things off recently, so I'm still feeling this way. Anyway, when we were having that phone call, I could hear a voice in the background. Some girl was saying that he should go back to bed for a massage. Oh, hell nah! If that isn't a sign of a snake, I don't know what is. I know. I felt so sure about it myself as well, but he made me second-guess myself. He made up some dumb excuse like the TV was on. It was just a girl on there for some sort of advertisement, apparently. I was such an idiot. I actually believed that crap from him. I know, darling. We always want to assume the best of them, don't we? We always want to believe that there's some sort of angel that would never hurt us. You should have stopped seeing him right there and then. You're not wrong about that. I definitely should have. But it's exactly as you say. I wanted to believe in him. I wanted to feel like this was just my imagination. There's no way he could do that to me. He loves me, right? You poor girl. You're starting to make me remember all the trauma I've had. I know. We've all been through this. But anyway, after a little bit of time, it became really obvious. Him and I were at home and we were having a really good night. We were watching this movie together. I was there snuggling up into his arms, feeling like nothing could ever break me. Feeling like something like this could last forever. I was such an idiot. I feel like I was 8 years old back then. What would you know? His girlfriend suddenly rocks up. There was this banging on the door. She was screaming out there. I was so afraid. I had no idea who it was. I thought it was someone dangerous. I felt him tense up as well. He was clearly really disturbed about what was happening. After that meeting, that girl and I got into a cat fight. You gotta be kidding me. You actually had a fight with her? We sure did. She burst through the door and pushed him out of the way. She started for me in an instant. She blamed me for taking him away from her. I was the one taking up his attention. That was all for her, apparently. I didn't deserve it. She called me a skank over and over. It's the first time I've ever been in a fight. I was trying desperately to defend myself. I never knew about this. You should have told me sooner. I know, but I didn't want you to worry. I knew you would say something. You would tell me that I had to leave that man straight away. You would say something I didn't want to hear. Well, listen to me, girlfriend. It doesn't matter if you want to hear it or not, that's what's best for you. If I give you advice, you better listen to it. I'm only looking out for your safety. I mean, seriously. You guys got into a fight over this. So I'm guessing that's it then? That's how you guys separated, right? Well, no, that's not how it worked, actually. He was given an ultimatum, me or her. And in the end, he chose her. It tore me to pieces. I felt like I couldn't feel any more pain than that. I went home so sad. There were times where I didn't even come to the yoga class. Actually, come to think of it, you did miss a couple of classes, didn't you? I wonder why I didn't think something was up. Well, you're a really busy individual yourself, Kayla. It makes sense that you wouldn't notice someone like me. But during that time of me wallowing in my sadness and trying to recover from the pain that he inflicted on me, he would spring back into my life. He tried desperately to get me back. I told him that I didn't want anything to do with him. I told him I wasn't going to experience any pain like that again. I wanted to be free. He wasn't worthy of me. That's right, girlfriend. That's exactly what you tell him. You know your worth. You know he's just scum. You turned him away. You did the right thing. Well, I didn't, actually. He broke me. He convinced me enough to actually get back with him. I met him and then we repeated the process of us being in a relationship again. I was such an idiot. I should have just told you in the first place. If I had talked to you and listened to your advice, I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now. You're damn right you should have. You should have known that something like this wasn't going to work out. I'm telling you right now, Once a cheater, always a cheater. These men don't change. They're little boys up until the day they die. That man didn't change. And I'm guessing you learned your lesson straight after that. You're not wrong about that. But I didn't learn my lesson. Once again, that girl pops up into his life and completely destroys mine. He gets given a choice and he chooses her again. That's the second time I lost. Then it happened for a third time. He managed to steal my heart away again, only to destroy me even more. It turns out that he was still talking to her. After that, I couldn't handle it. After that, I completely cut ties with him. I'm not going to be hurt like that any longer. I'm not going to have my feelings manipulated like that. I've only recently cut ties with him, which is why I'm so down lately. You poor, poor thing. What can I do for you? You can do what you've always done. Just give me these amazing yoga lessons. I mean, think about it. Life's not all about romance, right? I've got a really good community with you guys. I have a lot of good friends here. That's something that I should be appreciating. There are a lot of people out there that are suffering. They don't have friends or they don't even have a house that they can live in. It's not the end of the world, right? I should stop complaining and whining about this. Melanie, darling, I don't want you to compare yourself to anyone else in this world. What you're feeling is an experience that only you can feel. If you feel like you're hopeless and betrayed and that nothing's gonna ever pick you up in this world, then you have every right to feel that way. What has happened to you is tragic. I mean, sure, I think you're a ditz for believing in this guy. I think everything would have worked out if you were just keeping me up to date, but it is what it is. You may be in the state you are in, but to say that you're a completely ruined person? Hell no! I don't believe that for a second. Just remember, baby, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. You're gonna come out of this a better individual. You just have to trust me. I hope so. I really do. I mean, look, I'm getting older now, and I'm not sure if I can waste my time with these guys. Maybe it's about time I just accept the fact that I'm single. I've got a good thing going here, and that's the main thing. I can focus on that. That's the way, honey. That's exactly how you should be thinking. Just remember that I'm always here if you need a chat. And if you ever mess around with one of these little boys again, you tell me about it, okay? They need to get my clearance before you do anything serious with them. I'll keep it in mind for next time. I really need your wisdom, Kayla. At this point, I feel like you're the only friend that I have. Thank you so much for being there for me. That's okay, honey. Now, you do the right thing and you come to these yoga lessons. I want you out there moving and involved with people. You hear me?
Bro, what are you doing? Seriously, do you know how hard it is for me to get a pump this big? I mean, look at these big veins! Looks like I'm an evolved human or something. Ugh, but seriously, man, I go out of my way to pick you up and we go to this gym, right? I expect you and I to have a really good workout. We only work out for about 5 minutes, then you just disappear on me like that? What the hell, bro? I've been sitting here in the gym all on my own for hours. I was supposed to have a spotter and everything. You're meant to be my guy. You hear me? My guy. This isn't what my guy does. He doesn't ditch his friend in his time of need.
Dude, just chill out already. Stop making a big deal about it. It's just lifting weights. Is that all you care about?
Well, obviously not, man. But come on, this is pretty important, don't you think? It's way more important than whatever you're doing. I bet you're in there sitting on the crapper, just shaking in your little cubicle, thinking about the amount of pain that I'm gonna put you through. I'm gonna walk you through hell. I'm gonna make you squat so much your head explodes. I'm gonna make you cry for mommy. I'm gonna make you wish you were never born. Do you hear me right now, Andrew? I'm gonna make you suffer. Oh, but as your best friend, of course. I'm only doing this because I care about you. I want you to have as much gains as possible.
Can you just shut up already, Dawn? Honestly, you're like way over-dramatizing this workout. It's just lifting weights. It's not particularly hard to do, is it? You move the weight from one position to another. That's all it is.
Don't you dare call it that. Don't simplify it to just a movement. It's a lot more than that. It's beautiful. It's an art. It's my life.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, cool. Lifting weights is awesome and everything, but you seriously obsess about that type of thing. You know it's the reason why your girl is acting up. You need to have a lot more dimensions than that.
Come on, man. Stop giving me wife advice when you're not even married yourself. You're not in a position to make a critique.
Well, I may not know what married life is like, but I definitely know what women are like. And you know what? Yeah, I think me spending my time talking to that little nympho in the yoga section was a lot better than listening to you fart every time you do a rep on a squat.
What the hell, man? Can you just, let go of that already? Stop trying to make me look stupid. It only happened one time. You hear me? One time.
Yeah, right. It happens one time every time you do a set of squats. Don't blame me for wanting to get the hell away from you while we're working out.
I can't believe this. I mean, this is the way you're gonna talk to me? I'm your best friend, man. I'm the guy that's been having your back since day one, and you're gonna make me feel bad about myself?
Dude, I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm just stating facts for what they are. I mean, you eat a crap ton. It's only natural for you to fart like that. But geez, I'm not sure if it's worth it, to be honest. Like, the size is good and everything, but don't you ever think that it's just too big? Like, what are you gonna use all that muscle for?
I don't know. The wife needs a jar open every now and then.
Dude, I could open jars even before I went to the gym. So what are you talking about? You gotta figure out some sort of practical reason for doing this. It can't just be all about aesthetics. Clearly it's not working for you. Your wife is still nagging and giving you that type of treatment, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong about that. I'm in quite the dilemma when it comes to my girl. I really don't know what to do about her. But anyway, forget that. So you weren't actually in the crapper this whole time?
No, I wasn't. I just told you, right? I was talking to the hottie in the yoga section. Don't you ever listen? You really are the typical all muscle but no brain archetype, aren't you?
What's an Archie type?
It's a damn vegetable. How about you just look it up yourself, doofus?
I've never heard of that type of vegetable before. I wonder if it's got a lot of protein in it. I like pumpkin.
It's amazing how you and I have been best friends for this long. You're lucky that there's a little bit of entertainment that comes along with your stupidity.
Don't forget these big triceps. That's also another perk of having me around, right?
Oh, yeah, no, sure, exactly. That's probably the biggest reason why I hang out with you. I can't help but just stare at your triceps all day. They're just the most interesting thing in the world. I mean, look at how big they are. Wow, that's amazing.
You really mean that, man?
Of course I don't. I don't give a damn about your triceps. Anyway, listen, let's stop talking about crap already. Even you must be checking out that little chick in the yoga class, right? Would you believe that your man got the number?
No way. Did you actually? That's my boy. You never fail to impress, do you, Andrew? How'd you hit her up? I really want to know the secret. Maybe I could get a replacement for my wife.
Look, man, what I do can't be taught. It just is what it is. But she's the perfect type of girl. I mean, have you been looking at her?
You're talking about the slightly older one, right? She's pretty, I guess. But aren't there a lot of other hot, younger girls in that gym? Don't you think it would be a better idea to hit on them instead?
What are you talking about, man? The younger girls? Can I remind you that I'm not a young guy myself? I'm getting up there in years, you know.
I know. But come on, man, you know the amount of baggage these older girls bring along with them. I mean, look, they impart their soul into every guy they've been with up until that point. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be putting up with a lot of crap and not getting much out of it. It's not going to be a really rewarding experience for you.
Yeah, well, that's because you're looking at this the wrong way. Do you really think that the amount of hotness that she has actually means something?
Oh, well, yeah, man. Of course it does. I mean, everyone knows that a younger bird is different from an older one. It's just the way it is. Why would you think otherwise?
Well, I'm just saying. Who's the one that decided to marry the younger girl?
Well, it was me, of course. And check it out. She's pretty hot, don't you think? Whenever her and I hang out, you can always see the guys ogling at us.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. There's a little bit of reward with hanging out with someone that's beautiful. I'm not going to deny that. But if you're going to marry someone, you gotta choose some different criteria, right? I think you made a big mistake marrying that woman, dude.
What the hell? What do you mean by that?
Well, think about it. You guys have a horrible marriage, right? I mean, she doesn't do anything around the house for you. She doesn't clean, she doesn't cook. She hangs out with dudes all the time. She's still young and wants to have fun. Like, honestly, there's a difference in values between you and your girl. You chose a young one and you didn't know what came with it. You were just too busy looking at her beauty.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, I'm a guy after all. That's what I do. I like to look at things.
Yeah, tell me about it. Anytime I'm typing a message, I'm pretty sure you're just posing in that mirror, checking out every little definition of muscle that you can.
Bro, you know me so well. We're basically soulmates.
I'm not trying to compliment you. But anyway, that's just the thing, isn't it? Some girls are good for some things, some girls are good for other things. I mean, sure, I'm pretty sure your gal would have been good for a little bit of fun. She's out there to explore herself. She's willing to do anything, but she's gonna be different from the type of girl that you want to marry, right? The type of girl that you want to marry is someone that's mature and knows what she's doing. Someone that actually values your relationship.
Are you serious? Is that really what makes a good marriage? What about having a tight booty? What about having a big stack of jugs that you can sleep on at night?
And you know what? It's for that exact reason why there's no hope for you. That's not the important thing, man. Fun is different from cooperation. You're in a marriage. Change the criteria. Stop being such a numbskull.
I'm not a numbskull. I think I'm pretty smart. But you know what? I don't really get the big deal about that girl anyway. I mean, I've seen her every now and then. Why her specifically? You seem really zoned in on her. There's plenty of other 30-year-olds there, right? Why her?
Well, look, man. When you've been doing this type of thing for a while, you know how to cold read people.
Cold read?
Yeah, that's right. Cold read. You see, everyone gives a little bit of hints about who they are. You can see it in the body language. You can kind of tell what type of life they had up until that point. So when I look at a girl, I can see if she was a party girl. I can see if she was the type that just let herself go wild, not care about whatever anyone thought about her. I can also see if she was a nice girl, the type of girl that was waiting for that one to come along. The type of girl that would save herself for that one guy, that one Prince Charming, and she would have ignored all the douchebags along the way.
Wow, you can really see as much as that just by looking at her?
Oh yeah. Just look at the way they walk. Look at the way they talk. Look at how much eye contact they make. I'm telling you right now, man, if you pay attention to what's going on around you, you can notice a lot of things. Maybe if you stopped looking into the mirror and just focused on your surroundings, you would have this ability too.
Well, I don't know, man. I think being able to lift 400 pounds is pretty cool.
So what type of girl is this one then? Is she the party girl or is she the good girl? Well, this is very interesting. Look at the way that girl saunters. This is clear as day. She just had a breakup.
Really? How can you tell?
I just do, man. It's just one of those things. She looks like the type of person that's been beaten down. Kind of like a stray dog. She's really lost in her life. She's waiting for something to spark it up. Some sort of semblance of hope. She wants a guy to save her from her misery. From all the crap that she's copped from douchebags up until now.
What are you talking about? You trying to insinuate that you're the guy that's gonna do it? You're gonna be the Prince Charming that saves her from her miserable life. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I recall a lot of girls calling you a D-bag for your behavior. You can never keep one girl down, man. You're an absolute savage. You're always on the hunt.
You're not wrong about that. That's just the type of person I am. I'm not like a lot of other people. I just can't help myself.
Well, if that's the case, why would you go for her? Clearly you're not the demographic she's after.
Come on, really? Are you really gonna spit that nonsense at me? You know me for this long and you don't know the extent of my abilities? I can be that nice, sincere Prince Charming that she's looking for. I can be that guy that she's been waiting for her whole life. It's not that hard, you know? All I have to do is be me.
Are you serious right now? But why, man? It's so clear that you're not gonna date her with decent intentions. You're gonna do stuff behind her back, right?
Yeah, sure. It's definitely what I'm gonna do.
WTF? Then why would you actually marry her?
Come on, bro. Just think about the situation. Do I have to explain everything for you? Honestly, I think I might get you to read books next time instead of going to the gym.
What the hell? Stop making it out like I'm dumb.
Show me otherwise and maybe I'll stop. Here's the thing about her at her age. She's not presented with a lot of options. She's probably lost hope. She broke up with that guy and she's probably in the phase where she really just wants to give up to save herself from being hurt.
Okay, well that means you've already missed your window. You can't sweep in now.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. She's still very emotionally damaged at the moment. I'm pretty sure she's looking for anyone that's gonna pick her up. And let me tell you right now, what better guy than me?
Okay, fine. I guess you're gonna be the one that does it. But then again, I'm not sure why. What are you gonna do when you guys get married?
Well, that's just the thing, man. I'm gonna do what I've always done. But this time with a lot more help. She's gonna be my wife. She's gonna sit at home cooking, cleaning, do all the things that I want her to do. And she's gonna be doing it out of fear. She's gonna be doing it because she knows she's gotta do whatever it takes to keep me. I'm telling you right now, a girl like that is gonna get married once and then she's never going to risk losing that marriage. There's just too much on the line. She's not gonna accept being lonely for the rest of her life, right?
Maybe. You might have a point there. You know, you can speak really scarily sometimes, man.
What do you mean?
Well, you're just so smart that you're scary, you know? I mean, you actually think this type of stuff through, don't you?
Not really. I just came up with the idea right now. I got her number and everything, so I'm gonna put my work into progress. Give it a couple of weeks and then I'm gonna propose.
What the hell are you doing, man? Do you really think you guys are gonna get married that fast?
Don't underestimate my powers. Even though you're my best friend, you haven't seen their full extent. God, look at you walking into the studio like the sun rising over a hill. You're absolutely shining, baby. You coming in here so bright I can't see. I need to wear sunglasses before you come in here. It's actually hurting my eyes. Ouch! Ouch! Ooh, ouch! Oh, like, come on, give a girl a warning before you walk in here, okay? Oh, stop. Come on, Kayla, stop over-exaggerating. I'm sure it's not that bad. Girl, have you even looked at yourself? I'm not calling you bad, by the way. You're absolutely bedazzling. I mean, seriously, what happened in the past few weeks? I just remembered the other day I was talking to you about how sad you were in that breakup. Did you really get this much of a rebound? Can you really jump back on your feet this quickly? I gotta say, that's some real powerful girl power right there. You gotta teach me some of that. Kayla wanna be a student. Come on, Kayla, stop. You're making me laugh. I'm trying to be composed here at the moment. What do you mean you're trying to be composed? What are you doing right now? Well, actually, I'm on a date with someone. Whoa. Hold on a second. Now this is all starting to make sense. Girl, just what exactly are you doing? What are you talking about? It's just a date. What do you mean it's just a date? Didn't you and I have this conversation before? You need to be better at protecting yourself. You can't just be going out here on dates and leaving yourself vulnerable. I mean, look at yourself. You only got separated a little while ago, right? What are you doing right now? This is insane! Well, look, I know. I know it seems silly, but come on, it's like you said. I'm happy now, right? I'm in a really good mood. Yeah, you're in a good mood until something horrible happens. Like, darling, do you really want me to sit here and explain how this story ends? You've been through this before. You've gone through the motions. I know, Kayla, but it's just a date. It's not just a date. I know how precious that little heart of yours is. Trust me, you're getting slowly drawn into this. You're getting sucked up into this guy and his little fantasy. You didn't even get my approval and you're actually going on dates? Oh, I'm not having that. You need to get away from that date as soon as possible. Where is that man? Is he in the bathroom? Yeah, he is. Apparently he ate a lot of food the day before. He goes to the gym and whatnot. I think he's doing a number 2 in there. Yeah, right. More like he's doing 2 in there. What do you mean by that? What I'm saying is that he's got some other honeys in that toilet, girl. You need to be a little bit more skeptical of these devious little goblins. Come on, don't call him a goblin. You haven't even seen him. He's a really beautiful man. Yeah, right. You're saying that when you haven't even seen him. Even if I see him, I still see him as a goblin. I'm not like you. I don't look at people's exterior appearance. I see that little creature that's inside them. I see how wicked and evil it is. Trust me, you need to be on your guard with this one. You have to be more protective of your feelings, girl. I'm expecting better of you. I thought last time that this happened, you would actually see reason for once. I know, I get it. It's just, I feel like this is different. I feel like he's actually a decent guy. Oh, here we go. He's actually a decent guy, she says. They all seemed decent until you find out about the 1,900 children they have across the country. That's a little bit of an exaggeration. Stop making such a big deal out of this. Girl, you start making the right decisions and maybe I will. You know what, honey? I need you to list out the things that you like about this man. I need you to prove to me that he's actually a decent guy. Where did you meet him anyway? Oh, are you serious? You didn't know he was the guy that talked to me at that yoga lesson? It was straight after we finished up. Oh, you're not talking about that guy, are you? Come on! You can see it from a mile away! His intentions ain't pure. Look at him. Look at that face. Look at that build. Honey, you know he's got other girls on the side. I'm telling you right now, you ain't his main. Don't say that. You don't even know him, Kayla. I mean, sure, I get it. When I looked at him at first, I thought he was a little bit cocky. He's definitely handsome. I can see a lot of girls giving him a lot of attention. But at the same time, there's something about the way he spoke. He's got a different aura than the other guys that I've talked to before. He actually seems really nice, and he was telling me all these things he does. He likes working with animals. He goes to a pet shelter often. He even volunteers to walk dogs. I mean, seriously, is that not an attractive quality? Surely a guy like that wouldn't do anything to hurt me. Yeah, well, I'm not convinced if I'm being honest. Any guy can make up a bunch of nonsense about him doing nice things. It doesn't mean that he's being truthful and honest about it. I know, but I just got a good feeling about him. I'm telling you right now, you have to talk to him. His aura is different. He has a different way of talking to people. I feel like he's an actual genuine guy. Like, seriously, Kayla, think about it. What if this guy is the one? What if he's the guy that's actually gonna treat me properly? Wouldn't you be happy for me? Wouldn't you feel great that I finally got that person that I can lock down? I mean, that's way better than me being alone for the rest of my life. Girl, of course I want that for you. I want that more than anything. But look at your age now. It's too late for you to be making bad decisions like this. You don't want to make a decision that makes you hurt forever. I'm telling you right now, no matter how strong you are, every little heartbreak you get is gonna tear at your soul a little bit. I know. Look, I just want to try this out. I won't do anything that's gonna put me in a bad situation. I'm gonna keep my distance. I'm gonna assess things. I'm gonna be logical about this. I'm gonna analyze this guy. I don't want to make any decisions out of pure emotion. Look, girl, I'm listening to you, but it's just not that simple at the end of the day. I hope you know what you're doing. I hope you know what you're in for. Trust me, I've got this, Kayla. I'll keep you updated on what happens. You'll know every little detail. Okay, babe. I just got home and what the hell am I looking at right now? Hey, Andrew. I'm just in the middle of my yoga lesson at the moment. Is there something up? Is it serious? I really need to get back to class. You'll get back to class when I say you can. You don't get to leave my house and leave this type of mess without answering for it. Oh, well, I'm sorry. What did I do? I don't remember leaving a really big mess. I thought everything was really clean when I left. Are you kidding me? In what world do you live in? We aren't out here living in a jungle, Melanie. We have standards. In my house, we like to keep clean. Do you understand me? I'm not gonna tolerate this mess here. Okay, well, I'm really sorry about that. What type of mess did I leave in the first place? Oh my god, you're actually gonna make me point it out for you? Did you even look in the sink? The sink? I don't really remember, actually. I did all the dishes. Oh, really? You did all the dishes, did you? So why did I get up this morning and I see a cup sitting in there? Did that cup just magically appear there? Did you leave and some ghost put it in there instead of you? Come on, give me a reason for why that cup was in there. Hold on a second. It was just one cup, right? Yes, it was a cup. And you're getting angry at me for this? Are you stupid or something? Obviously, I'm getting angry at you for this. It's quite clear that I'm very upset right now, isn't it? Okay, I know. I'm a little bit surprised that we're having an argument over a cup. I mean, it's not such a big deal. I can clean it up if you need me to. Yeah, well, you can come home right now. I need this thing out of my sight, stat! Is it that serious? I just told you I'm in the middle of a yoga lesson. Surely you can wait. It's just 1 cup.
Honey, look. Are you serious about this relationship?
How could you say something like that? Of course I'm serious. I mean, I know it's only been a couple of weeks since you and I have been dating, but I really care about you. I really care about this relationship.
Okay, well, I would like your words to reflect your actions. If you really cared about this relationship, you would do what it takes to keep me, right? You know I wouldn't have been happy about this little cup in the sink. This is a really clumsy mistake on your end. It makes me feel like you don't actually care about us at all.
Come on, don't say that. Of course I care about us. It's just a cup.
No, you don't care about us. I might have to break up with you.
Wait, no, please don't do it. It's just a cup. I don't want you to leave me, Andrew. Do you know how much I like you?
I don't actually. How much do you like me?
Well, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain. I know you're really angry at me right now. I did the wrong thing. I should have washed that cup. But you're the only guy that's actually nice to me. When you're in a normal mood, I can feel how sincere you are, how kind you are. I really appreciate that type of thing. I've been treated really badly in the past, and whenever I'm with you, I just have this sense of safety. This feeling that you're always gonna take care of me.
Really? Is that the way you think about me?
It is. I mean, I haven't really talked about it, but that's how I feel on the inside. I'm doing my best to make sure that you like me, too.
I hope you are. I'm telling you right now, I see a lot of good qualities in you, Melanie. You're the type of person that I want to be serious with.
Really? Do you really mean that?
Of course. If you're the right girl for me, I go as far as to say that we could go a lot further than just a relationship. We could even get married.
Whoa! Marriage. That's crazy.
What, you don't want to get married or something?
No, that's not the case at all. I'd love to get married. It's the only thing I can think about lately. I mean, I'm at the stage of my life where I was thinking that maybe it wasn't a possibility. I am getting older after all. You're such a handsome guy. I've kind of been under the impression that you weren't serious about me. That maybe you were gonna use me or cheat on me or something.
Are you kidding? Do I really look like that type of guy? That's far from who I am. I'm insulted that you would actually think of me that way.
I know. Don't blame me for it, though. I'm just really on my guard. I've had a lot of trauma in my past, and I'm just looking out for myself. I don't want to be hurt again.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Melanie. I'm not like the weak men that you had to deal with in your life.
Really? Are you really different from them?
Of course. I care about you. As you said, it's only been a couple of weeks since you and I have been together, but I just can't help but feel like there's a special bond between us. Something special that not many other people have.
Do you actually think so, Andrew?
I sure do. I mean, look, there's a couple of issues here and there. The cleaning and the cooking thing is gonna be solved in time.
Oh, you got really angry at me last night for the cooking, didn't you? I'm really sad about that, to be honest. That dish I made you is one of my specialties. Everyone likes it.
Yeah, well, maybe your past boyfriends liked it, but I'm not used to that type of thing. The girls that I've dated in the past used to make me some really good food.
Did they really?
They sure did. You've got a lot to compete with.
Wow. I guess if I really want you, I have to work for you, don't I?
You sure do. But you know what? I have every confidence you're gonna do exactly that. That's why I'm going to ask you to do something, and I'm going to do it without any hesitation.
What is it?
I want you to marry me.
What the hell? Did you mistype that or something?
No, I'm saying exactly what I mean. I want you to marry me. You're gonna be the woman that's by my side for the rest of my life.
This is so much to take in. I don't know what to say. Should I say yes?
Well, the question is, do you want to say yes? Do you want to be with me?
Of course I do. But it's so sudden. This is way too quick. We need to spend more time with each other. We need to know if we're actually a good fit. I mean, it's only been a couple of weeks.
Melanie, enough with all of that. What you're thinking about is useless right now. Let me ask you this. Do you want children?
Children?
Yes, because I'm telling you right now, I want children. I want a little boy to run around the house with a toy plane pretending that he's the one that's flying it. I want a little girl to be brushing the hair on her doll. I want some sort of legacy. I want a wife by my side. Can you be that person? Will you be that person?
Andrew.
Yes, honey.
Yes, I'll do it. I'll marry you.
Are you sure?
I've never been more sure about anything in my life. I can see how serious you are about me. I can see that you would never hurt me. I want to get married. I want to get married right now.
I'm so glad to hear it. Don't worry, it's gonna happen in time. There's no need to rush this.
Look at you go, girl. I gotta say, you've been coming to this yoga class for a long time now, and your energy is on fire. Like, you look really good. Not only has your body changed on the exterior, but I'm pretty sure it's different on the inside, too. I'm really proud to see you in this school, Melanie. I want you to keep coming to the classes. Thanks, Kayla. I really appreciate that. A lot of things have happened these past few years, huh? I've gone through a lot of changes. You're telling me? I mean, you actually defied the odds. You got married to that guy, didn't you? I sure did. How's things going with Andrew? I thought for sure that guy was an absolute scumbag. I thought he would be doing something to hurt you. But here he is, treating you properly, right? He's doing the right thing, isn't he? Well, look. I don't like the sound of that. Come on, girl, tell me what's going on. Don't tell me some bad news. All right, well, you're not gonna like what I have to say, Kayla, but it's the truth. The thing is, I found a condom yesterday. What did you just say? Yeah, I know you must be just as surprised as I was. I had no idea I would see that type of thing. Well, where did you find this condom exactly? It was in his wallet. Let me ask you this. Why would he be carrying around a condom when you've already had a couple of years into marriage? It doesn't make sense, right? Well, yeah, that's hella crazy, girl. What's going on here? This is your man, right? This is the guy that you're married to. He's meant to be putting a baby in you, and he's actually carrying around the condom. This isn't making any sense. Yeah, about that. He's actually been putting the condom on any time him and I sleep together. Oh, hell no. That better not be true. What's this man playing at? He keeps telling me that he's waiting for the right time. He doesn't think that we should have children yet. He needs some things to be put in order before we can take on an endeavor like that. I don't really see what the issue is, though. I mean, all he does is work. He doesn't get any promotions, and after that, he goes to the gym. It doesn't seem like he's preparing himself for anything. I don't see the issue with having kids now. You know what this means, darling. This is clear-cut evidence that he's been doing things behind your back. Are you gonna take this? I gotta be honest. It's hurting me on the inside. I hate having to accept it, but yeah, it's true. He's cheating on me. Well, what are you gonna do about it? Are you going to dump this fool? Maybe not. There's still a chance that I can save this. I mean, he's a very unique guy. The more I get to know him, the more I see some interesting things about his past. You know, he only has one parent. He's only been raised by his mother. I've talked to her a couple of times. I'm pretty sure she's a reasonable woman. If I talk to her, maybe I might be able to change things. Maybe there's a chance. I don't know, girl. You can try your best, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. I'm here for you, though. Let me know if you ever need backup. Hey, Mary. This is Melanie. I tried to get to your house yesterday, and I was knocking for a while. I think you were asleep. There was something that I wanted to talk to you about, and now I'm forced to message you. Do you have a little bit of time? Oh, was that you knocking on my house the other day? I'm an old woman now. Don't you know when to give me my peace? I'm sorry about that. You've had a very hard life raising Andrew on your own. I'm pretty sure you're very stressed out. I sure am stressed out. I don't have time for you to bother me with your worries. I've had a whole life of pain. Like, think about it. Think about your situation. You're lucky if you have a child with my son. You got the both of you to raise it. I had to raise my kid all on my own. Can you believe that? Can you believe how hard it is to work and take your kid to school at the same time? It's just not feasible. I've had a life of struggle. I don't need some Nancy like you to come ruin my day. Okay, well, I'm sorry. I know I'm really intruding on your lifestyle and everything, but I just have to talk to you about this. It's about Andrew. It's about his behavior lately. Oh, here we go. His behavior. There's something that I've had to put up with my whole life. I'd love to hear it in my old age as well. Okay, so what's going on? Well, look, I've noticed a lot of changes ever since him and I have gotten married. It's not exactly going the way I thought it would be going. Okay. And what are you complaining about right now? Well, I'm just curious. Has your son ever had a history of cheating? Cheating? Of course not. My son would never cheat. Really? That's kind of a relief. Why would he cheat? He's never really had a girlfriend until he found you. What are you talking about? A guy like your son, someone who's super charismatic and good-looking, not to mention nice, would have at least one girlfriend. Well, that all depends. How exactly are we defining the term girlfriend? What do you mean by that? Well, if we're talking about a slag that's only good for a one-time use, then he's had plenty of those. More than you can count. You'd be surprised about the number of women he's been with. What the hell? Are you serious right now? I didn't get that impression when I was talking to him at all. He told me that he was a very genuine guy and he doesn't do that type of thing. Oh, please. My son! Genuine! As if. What do you think happens to a boy when he doesn't grow up with his father? Strange things start to happen to him. He's not exactly the same as everyone else around him. So, what are you trying to tell me? That he's like some big playboy or something? That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. This is all starting to make a lot more sense now. I can't believe I'm hearing this come out of your mouth. And I'm hearing it so blatantly, too. Thank you for your honesty. I've been really disturbed by everything that's happening lately. What do you mean? What exactly has been happening? Well, look, first it all started with our marriage. The moment we got married, all that niceness and sincerity that he used to show me just disappeared. It's like he never was that person to begin with. After that, he gets me to do the cooking and cleaning. He was so demanding about it, too. Well, serves you right. That's your job, isn't it? You're the wife of the home. You need to help him. I know. But I have a job and he has a job. I figure that the cleaning and cooking should be a shared duty, don't you think? But anyway, all of that is nothing compared to the other things that I found. He's never at home. He's always off somewhere with his friend on a supposed business trip. I can't help but feel like something else is going on there. Not only that, but the other day I found a condom in his wallet. If that's not clear-cut evidence that he's up to no good, I don't know what it is. Okay, fine. So he's cheating on you. So what? What do you mean, so what? We're married. Yeah, and this type of thing happens. I mean, look, that's the type of man you're married to. He's got options. He's got girls on the side. What are you gonna do about it? Divorce him. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Girl, come on. Your best bet is to stay with him. Think about your age. Do you ever think you're gonna have a kid at your age? It's just not gonna happen. Trust me, honey. This is the best that you can get. What the hell? I can't believe what I'm listening to right now. How could you be so cruel? What do you expect? This is my son that we're talking about. I've got to be on his side rather than yours, right? Don't act so hurt by this. You should have expected this to be the case. Honey, babe, come on. What are you doing right now? This is ridiculous. Get your stuff back in the house right now. Why are you packing your car like that? Shut up, Andrew! I'm done with you. Are you telling me to shut up? That's not the way you talk to your husband. You should be ashamed of yourself. Come back here so I can teach you a lesson. Oh, really? You're gonna go teach me a lesson? Are you gonna teach me a lesson on how to be a lying dirtbag? Well, let me tell you something. I'm not interested. I'd rather surround myself with good people, thank you. I'm not wasting another minute with you. What are you talking about? This is all coming out of the blue. There's no reason for you to be acting this way. You're acting like I did something wrong. Well, if I did something wrong, how about you do the appropriate thing and tell me what I did so we can sort this thing out? You acting like a crazy little psycho isn't going to fix this situation. We're just gonna end up hating each other. It doesn't matter how much explanation you give me. We're gonna hate each other, Andrew. Do you know what's going on right now? You and I are getting a divorce. A divorce? Where the hell did that come from? That was out of the blue. You're actually gonna get divorced after all the time we spent with each other? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. But why? It doesn't make any sense. Oh, really? You think I haven't caught on to what you've been up to lately, Andrew? What do you mean? What exactly have I been up to? You and I both know. Acting stupid isn't going to save you. I already have the evidence. The evidence of what exactly? Can you just be clear with me already? Or better yet, just unpack your stuff and actually spend time with me. I told you I'm not wasting another minute with you. You're a scumbag. You cheated on me. I cheated? Well, that's out of the blue. How could you make such an accusation? I know you're a little bit upset that I was getting angry at you for the cooking the other night. You want to get back at me, so you're gonna throw some stupid false accusation like that? That's low. You know? That's real low. Shut up. If anyone's low here, it's you. I don't want to listen to that type of thing. In what way have I been cheating? Your little friend told me everything. My friend? Yeah, your friend. I know all about him. Don. He's that big muscle-headed idiot that doesn't know how to keep his mouth shut. What have you done? You haven't been talking to him on the side, have you? That guy's loyal to me. He's my best friend. He'd never rat me out. Sure, you're not wrong about that. It would be stupid to approach him and try and get the information out of him that way. That's why I got my friend Kayla on the case. Kayla? Yeah, she's an older individual that helped me out. I can tell that your friend's very desperate. She's not the prettiest woman out there. She's pretty old. But despite that, your friend was desperate enough to go for a drink with her and try and score. In doing so, he told a lot about himself. He told Kayla a lot about what you guys have been up to.
That idiot. I told him, didn't I? If you're not gonna get anything, you don't give anything. These girls will hurt you.
Looks like you should have been his mentor than his best friend. He's really screwed you over this time.
What did he tell you?
He told me everything. He told me what all these little business trips you guys have had. They weren't business trips at all. That was you two getting out of the country so you could score some action. Apparently, he was dissatisfied with his wife or something. She would never clean and cook like I do. And not only that, you would brag about me. You would brag about how much I was trying to maintain the household as you were going off to see other women. You were bragging about the way you could talk to me and how stupid I was for not realizing what was going on. I'm telling you right now, I'm not as stupid as you think I am. I've known for a long time. I've seen the evidence. You were really clumsy.
Well, good for you. Everyone, let's give Melanie a clap. She's finally figured out the big mystery. Yes, Andrew's been cheating on her. It's such a big surprise, isn't it? Like, take a look at Melanie. Look at how beautiful and young she is. Who would ever cheat on something like that?
Shut up! Don't talk about my age.
No, you know what? I will talk about your age. Because let's face it, you're pretty much stuck in this relationship with me. Do you actually think you can get a divorce and go out there happy? I'm telling you, darling, the clock is ticking very fast. The only person that can put a child in you is me. Think about how long it's going to take for you to find someone, develop the intimacy and assurance that they are a good person, and then have a child with them. It's going to take forever. Your only option is me at the end of the day.
Oh, really? So what are you suggesting? I stay with you, become your slave, and then have your child? You want me to raise a child with a horrible father like you?
Well, take a look at your situation, darling. It's either you do that or you die alone. Which one is better? I know what I would pick.
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. I'm not choosing some arrogant liar that deceived me from day one. I'm not choosing some douchebag that has the most vile outlook when it comes to women. I'm not choosing some idiot that hangs out with a knucklehead like Dawn. Don't you dare disrespect my friend. You do that again and it will be the last thing that comes out of your mouth. Well, don't worry. It's gonna be the last thing you hear from me. I'm done. I'm out of your life. Don't ever come back into mine.
So that's it then. You're gonna leave me, huh? Isn't that hilarious? You're expired goods, darling. You're finished. You understand what your life is gonna be from this point on, right? God, you're an idiot. You're gonna regret this, you know.
After our divorce, Andrew thought he could get away pain-free. He actually thought he had won. He felt it was stupid that I was going to divorce him. Unfortunately for him, my reputation is really good, especially among that yoga group. I quickly spread the word of how much of a piece of crap he is, and soon enough no one wanted to be in a relationship with him. Little by little, people stopped seeing him. Because of that, the only person who gave him comfort was his mother, a person who had tormented him his whole life. He's now listening to the old ramblings of his mom, dreaming of the day when he can be in another woman's arms. As for his friend Dawn, his wife quickly found out about what he was getting up to. She found out about the trips with Andrew, and she also found out about him hitting on Kayla. After his wife decided that he was a pathetic man who would hit on an older woman, she quickly decided to get a divorce. Dawn was absolutely destroyed by this. He still had feelings for Kayla and did his best to pursue her. However, Kayla was like a stone wall. She had no feelings for him whatsoever. She shot him down and destroyed his spirit entirely. She made it clear that she wasn't interested in a weak man. There are rumors at the gym that every now and then, between his sets, he goes to the toilets to cry. I feel sorry for him just because of how stupid he is, but the fact that he would do that type of stuff behind his wife's back is something I can't accept. As for me, it was like Andrew said. It wouldn't be easy finding a new partner if we broke up. However, while I was dating Andrew, I had this bubbly personality that people were attracted to. Because of that, there were actually a lot of decent guys who were interested in me. One of those guys happened to be someone that I know from high school. He's a really good person and exactly as I remember him. He just recently got out of a relationship and is looking to have a baby. I know I'm taking a big risk here, but I've got a really good feeling about this one. I'm really hoping that this is the start of something brand new. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future. See you next time.